Anderson. I am with Intrepid Shakespeare Company, and I am happy to be this week's camp counselor and director and everything else that comes with the job. And this week we have put on a production of The Wizard of Oz in less than a week. So we have worked on character development, how maybe that character moves, speaks, how they look, costume-wise, all of that stuff. So we've taken all of that in consideration and put it on this abridged version of such a classic. So I'm very, very thrilled with all the work they've done. In fact, this is one of the older groups that I've worked with in the past, and it's almost like an early birthday present to me, because these guys have really gone above and beyond. And I've even added dance numbers and this and that because they've excelled so much. And we're excited to show you. But just so you know, people will be running up and down the aisles, so you might want to speak just a little bit. I tell you, that witch, she's evil, and she will knock you down. Boy, she's knocked me down a couple of times. All right, but I am so proud to present to you The Wizard of Oz. Thank you.
Well, see, I'm a little muddled. The Munchkins called me because a new witch has dropped out of the house on the Wicked Witch of the East. Here's the house, here you are, and that's all that's left of it.
Oh my.
The Munchkins are very happy because you freed them from the Wicked Witch of the East.
But if you please, what are Munchkins?
Why, they're the little people who live in this land. It's Munchkin land. And you're their national hero. You may all come out now and thank her. You may all come out.
We thank you very sweetly for doing it so neatly. You killed her so completely that we thank you very sweetly.
As mayor of the Munchkin City and the county of the land of Oz, we thank you most regally.
But we have to verify it legally to see that she is morally, ethically, spiritually, physically, positively, absolutely, undeniably, reliably dead. As coroner, I must aver that I thoroughly examined her, and she's not only merely dead, that
she's really most sincerely dead.
Yay!
This is a day of independence for all the Munchkins and their descendants.
From now on, you'll be history, and we'll glorify your name.
You'll be a bust in the Hall of Fame. Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch of us is dead.
Yay!
Papa said she was dead. That was his sister, the wicked witch of the east. This is the wicked witch of the west. She's even worse than the other one was.
Who killed my sister? Who killed the wicked witch of the east? Was it you? No, it's accident. Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too.
Aren't you forgetting the ruby slippers?
The slippers. Yes, the slippers. They're gone.
It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay.
Keep tight inside them. Their magic will be very powerful, or she would want them so badly. Now, be gone. You have no power here.
Leave before someone drops the house on you as well. I'll bide my time. And as for you, my fine lady, just try to stay away from me. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
You can get up now. She's gone. I'm afraid you made a rather bad enemy of the wicked witch of the west. The sooner you get out of Oz altogether, the safer you'll sleep, my dear.
But which is the way back to Kansas?
You can't go back the way you came.
The only one who would know will be the great and wonderful Wizard of Oz himself.
But he lives in the Emerald City, and that's a long journey from here. Did you bring your broom? Then you'll have to go by foot.
And remember, keep close to those ruby slippers or else you'll be at the mercy of the wicked witch of the west.
But which is the way back to Kansas?
It's always best to start at the beginning and follow the yellow brick road.
Bye! Follow the yellow brick road.
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 Follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick road. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. The party is the wiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Follow the yellow brick road. Now which way do I go?
That way is a very nice way.
Who said that?
It's pleasant down that way also. People do go both ways.
Are you doing that on purpose? Or can't you make up your mind?
That's the trouble. I can't make up my mind. I don't have a brain, only straw.
How can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know. But some people without a brain do an awful lot of talking, don't they? Hey, now you get out of here. Boo, scat. I said boo! Oh, I can't even scare a crow. Oh, I'm a failure because I don't have a brain.
Well, I'm on the way to the Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help me.
Do you think the wizard would give me some brains?
I don't see why not.
Hooray! We're off to see the wizard! To Oz!
Oh, look, apples. Oh, how dare you? Get
Oh, she was hungry.
The audacity!
The nerve! How would you like someone to come along and pick something off of you?
I'll show you how to get apples. Come along, Dorothy. You don't want any of those apples.
What do you mean she doesn't want any of those apples?
Oh, it's just that Dorothy here doesn't really like little green worms.
How dare you! Get him!
I'll give you a little green worm.
Здрасте, железная.
What is it, Toto? Why, it's a man. A man made out of tin.
Oil can. Oil can.
I can talk. Goodness, how did you ever get like this?
Well, about a year ago, I was chopping that tree, and it started to rain, and right in the middle of the chop, I rested solid. I've been that way ever since.
Well, you're perfect now.
Perfect? Bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect. It's empty. The tinsman forgot to give me a heart.
Well, we're on the way to the Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help us. Maybe he can give you a heart.
Truly, to Oz.
I don't like this forest. It's dark and creepy.
Do you suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
You might.
Animals that eat straw?
Some, mostly lions, tigers, and bears.
Lions? Tigers?
And bears.
Oh my! Lions, tigers?
And bears.
Oh my! Lions, tigers?
And bears.
Oh my! Put him up! Put him up! I'll fight you with one paw tied behind my back. I'll fight you standing on one foot. I'll fight you with my eyes closed. All right, Pee-wee. I guess it's just you and me. Shame on you! What'd you do that for? I didn't bite him. Is my nose bleeding?
Of course not. Why, you're nothing but a great big coward.
You're right. I am a coward.
The circle's under my ass.
I haven't slept in weeks. I haven't skipped myself.
Why didn't you try counting sheep?
That doesn't do any good. I'm afraid of them. We're going to see the wizard. Why don't we take him with us? Maybe the wizard
Maybe give you some courage.
Well, wouldn't you feel degraded to be seen in the company of a cowardly lion? I would.
Of course not. To Oz. Oh my! It's the gates of the Emerald City!
Who rang that bell?
We did.
Stay your business.
We're here to see the wizard.
The wizard? But no one sees the Great Oz. Nobody's ever seen the Great Oz. Even I've never seen the Great Oz.
Oh, please, sir. I've got to see the wizard. The good witch of the north sent me.
Prove it. She was wearing the ruby slippers that she gave her. And so she is. Well, that's a horse of a different color. Come on in. Wait a minute, fellas. I was just thinking. I don't really want to see the wizard that much. I better wait for you outside. Oh! What happened?
Somebody pulled my tail.
You did it yourself.
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you?
If you please, sir, I am Dorothy, the small and meek. We've come to ask you.
Silence! The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come. The beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your request.
What's that? What do you say?
But first, you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a very small task. Bring me the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West. Now go!
So you won't take a warning, eh? All the worse for you when I get those ruby slippers. They are lovely slippers. Now, aren't they, Nico? Now, be a good boy and invite a few of your friends to the party. Now, bring that girl and her dog to my castle. And now, my beauties, something with a little sting in its step. Jitterbugs, make them dance, dance, dance until those ruby slippers fall right off her feet.
What's that sound? Did you just hear what I just heard?
That noise don't come from an ordinary bird.
It may be just a cricket or a critter in the trees.
It's giving me the jitters and the joints hurt my knees.
I think it's your shadow and it's fuzzy and it's furry. I haven't got a brain, but I think I ought to worry.
I haven't got a heart, but I feel palpitations. As the monarch of the forest, I don't like the
Are
situation.
you gonna stand around and let him fill us full of horror?
I'd like to roar him down, but I think I lost my roar.
That high in the trees, it's a should you catch you, what's around you, keep away from the jitterbug. Oh, the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees, be careful of all the clouds. What the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees will do what the jitterbug does. So just be careful and rascal away from the jitterbug. Do-wop, do-wop, do-wop. The jitterbug, do-wop, do-wop, do-wop.
Don't just stand there talking. Put me together with God if I'm Dorothy.
What an unexpected pleasure, my dear. It's so kind of you to visit me in my loneliness. Ah, more company. My little party's just beginning. God seize them! Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of spears. Now where to begin? Ah, yes, Scarecrow. How about fight, Scarecrow? Help, I'm burning hell! Oh! You cursed brat! Look at what you've done! I'm melting! Melting! Oh, what a world! What a world! I'm melting! She's dead! You killed her! I didn't mean to, really.
Hail, hail to Dorothy, the Wicked Witch is dead.
Hail! Hail to Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead!
The broom, may we have it? Please, and take it with you.
Thank you so much. Why have you come back?
We brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West.
Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home right now.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. Go, before I lose my temper. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
Well, I'm the great and powerful Wizard of Oz. You're a very bad man. No, my dear, I'm a very good man, just a very bad wizard.
You better be powerful enough to send Dorothy home back to Kansas.
What about the heart you promised Tin Man?
And the courage for the Cowardly Lion. And Scarecrow's brain?
Well, you've got them. You've had them all along.
You don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have? Then why didn't you tell her before?
Because she had to learn it for herself.
What have you learned, Dorothy?
Well, I think that it wasn't enough just to want to see Uncle Henry and Auntie Em. And if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look any further than my own backyard. Because if it isn't there, I never really lost it to begin with. Is that right?
Yes. Now, those slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Toto too?
Toto too.
It's going to be so hard to say goodbye.
Now, close your eyes, click your heels together 3 times, and say, "There's no place like home."
There's no place like home. 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 There's no place like home.
Dorothy, honey, it's Aunt Em, darling.
Oh, Auntie Em, it's you!
I kind of thought for a minute that you left us.
But I did leave you, Uncle Henry. And I tried to get back for days and days.
There it was, just a dream.
But Auntie Em, this was a real, truly live place. And I remember that some of it wasn't very nice, but most of it was beautiful. And just the same, all I kept saying to everybody was, I want to go home. And they sent me home. Doesn't anybody believe me?
Of course we believe you, Dorothy.
Oh, but anyway, Toto, we're home, and this is my room, and you're all here, and I'm not going to leave here ever. ever again because I love you all. And oh, Annie M, there is no place like home.